Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to another video. Super excited about this one, only because I'm standing in this house on the property that we're going to be swinging today. I'm actually with Todd Hulsey from Appalachian History Detectives. Got this permission, invited me along, and it's a super neat place. I think the settlement and the house was built sometime in the 1740s. I'm not totally sure, I kind of forget. But as you can kind of see in the wood structure, in the house, it is just incredibly old. And there's something specific I want to show you before we go out and start digging, because there's a little bit of mystery behind this because we don't know exactly what it's for, but we think it might be just a part of the history of the family. But check this out. So here's the fireplace of the house. Obviously it's super old, but what I want to key in on is what's carved in the mantle. And you can see the date there, 1677. We're not really sure what that means. It's possible that the family that settled here had a starter house somewhere, and this was the original mantle in that house that was built 1677. And when they relocated, they brought the mantle with them and built it in this home. But really cool place. I'm gonna show you upstairs really fast before we start digging, because there's something kind of neat up here, and it goes along with the structure of the house, how they would have been chinking between the logs. You can see these big gigantic logs, and in between them, of course, that's been redone. But what they would use is horsehair, and something that was found by the landowner up in the attic when he bought it back in the 1970s was this bale of horsehair. And that's just what that is. And it's super heavy, super dense, just amazing. It's hair, just horsehair. So that is super cool. We're excited to dig this place. All right, stick with me. We're gonna be digging. We actually got permission on the other side of the road. There's a building there, 1810. I believe the house is mid 1800s. And there's some, there's a fire or chimney stack still up there from maybe the same time as the smaller building in 1810. We're gonna be all over the place here. Hopefully get onto some really, really good history. So stay tuned. Well, my first hole of the day, ringing up. By the way, I'm using the AT Max, and the main reason I'm using that is because I've got headphones, but I'm also using my little coil. Todd had encouraged me to bring a small coil, and I don't have one for the 600. So anyway, mid 70s, and I've got what I'm not really sure what it is. It almost looks like a button back, but it's not. It honestly, I think it's either glass or plastic. Not really sure, but it's got some little fancy design on it. I think it's plastic. I don't think it's heavy enough to be glass. It doesn't feel right. Not sure what it is, but it's kind of pretty. Hopefully we get on to some old stuff. Well, just pulled out a pocket knife, not terribly old, certainly not 1700s, right? But always a cool find. Pocket knives are a great find. But I'm gonna keep going here. I'm headed towards the outhouse for 2 reasons. Just kidding. All right, well, I got my first fairly notable find here, and that is the frame of a pocket watch. You see where it was together, and right up there is where you would have wound it up. That's a pretty cool find. I don't know how old it is. It's pretty light, so I don't think it's gonna be silver. It's got a little shine on it, as you can see, but not too bad. Well, I hopped across the street, and first signal is a lantern piece. Still got the volume knob on it. That's pretty cool. It's kind of the best find so far of the day. You know, hoping over here there's going to be some coins. It's a nice manicured yard. I'm not going to show the house, but no one would ever be able to find it where we are anyway. But it's a pretty cool place. Talked to a local guy, stopped by, who also metal detects. So he was just kind of curious what we were finding. And he said there's a story about this house where I'm at now, that there was gold found on the property way back when, buried gold from around the Civil War time. So the plan is to find some of that or anything, but this is the kind of house that could have a barber sitting on it. And you know me, I am barberless. It's time to break that today, hopefully. On to the next. Well, just pulled this out of the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure what it is. It definitely has this piece here, which looks like part of a sling, but I have no idea. These little pieces up here, I think, have little pinholes in them. I don't know if this is part of a gun. It certainly seems that way, to have this sling piece on there, which appears to have some iron in it. But this almost looks like brass. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll have to put it on ID me and see what happens. Unfortunately, there's no service here. I'd go ahead and do that. Is that part of a sling and this is a ramrod guide? It's freaking me out because that's what I think it is. Like, doesn't that seem right? Talking myself into believing it, that's for sure. Boy, it seems like it. That would be super cool. I don't know. This might be a really good spot. First for me. I wasn't sure when I pulled that up, but I just got locked up. Look at that big beast. How cool is that? Boy, that's a good one. It's like it's missing the back off of it. Oh, man. Oh, that thing's gonna be pretty under there too. That is so cool. Sorry. Roots, you gots to go. Oh man, that's cool. It's open. You can see it's not quite down into the housing right there. Oh, sweet. Man, I'm curious to know what that thing's gonna look like underneath this dirt. You can see, look at that big old keyhole. Man, if the key's here, how awesome would that be? Look at that. Oh, man. All right, day's getting away from us. Got to keep going. I am super pumped. I just found a killer find, and it is awesome. You got to see what this is. I cleaned it up. I already got it out because I freaked out. Didn't even think about my phone and videoing because I just lost it and cleaned it up. This is a good find. Check this out. How pretty is that? This is a two-piece Confederate buckle. That is so beautiful. It's in such good condition. I can't believe it. Now I'm really hoping the tongue piece would have said CS when it came through there, like a disc. I'm hoping that thing's down in there somewhere, because that would just absolutely be awesome. How gorgeous. I can't believe the shape it's in. It's all heavy. Made of brass. This thing is just incredible. Man, what a find. Confederate find too. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Just got another good find. But I'm gonna have to overdub because the landowner is about 50 yards away from me cutting wood. I don't know what it is yet. I mean, it looks like a saddle, like a saddle badge. There is words on it. I'm not sure. It's pretty, whatever it is. Oh, it's a sword. See up top there? Like a sword going across there. Oh, whoa. This is not a smashed IHP. Get out of here. 18... No, that's not right. 1804, that can't be right. What in the world is this thing? $1904? Is it even possible that this is a smashed IHP? No, that definitely says 1804. Which would not be correct. But I don't know. I got this weird find. It about freaked me out. Alright, so I may have to overdub again. But this is an Indian head penny. It's not 1804. I cleaned it up a little bit, and it's just kind of an odd-shaped 9. You can see it there now. The tail kind of comes up and makes a pretty sharp turn. 1904. They took an IHP and smashed it down and turned it into a Shriner's badge or necklace or whatever. And how awesome is that? That is so cool. Smash down Indian head penny. Holy smokes. Another good signal there. And just got a drawer pull. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And the dog is out. Chainsaw is still a-going. Pop my plug over. Something big and round and green. Sitting right there. AT Max. It's ringing up like a mid-60s. I'm thinking it's going to be like some kind of token or... Whoa. What is on this thing? Kind of looks like a... That looks like metal in there. Maybe it's just dirt. I don't know what that is. And I'm having a hard time reading it. Might need to get it cleaned up. Pretty neat, whatever it is. I'm guessing fairly old. I don't know. Trying to read it through the camera, it's a little bit tough. It's pretty neat though. I don't know exactly. It's kind of like a cap or something like that. Or no, it's not a cap either. It's just been crushed in. I don't know. I'll have to do some research on that and figure out what that is. But that's pretty neat. Some three-legged bird on there. I don't know. Pretty cool though.